Israel's relief efforts in times of disaster, such as the search and rescue mission following the earthquake in Haiti, receive widespread media coverage. However, other Israeli missions have been quietly helping developing nations for decades. One at the forefront of this effort is called Mashav, Israel's International Development Cooperation Program. Israel Up Close took a look at some ways Mashav is helping change the world. Agriculture in Ethiopia remains similar to what it was hundreds of years ago. Many farmers in the African nation are still watering their family plots by hand, keeping them at subsistence levels. That's why this group of Ethiopian officials arrived in Israel to learn from Israeli experience in farming and irrigation.
Israel it's a country where water is very scarce, and at the same time it's a country where the productivity of water is very high. On the contrary, in Ethiopia, even though there is adequate rainfall, which is erratic, actually temporarily and especially, as a result, a number of people are suffering with drought.
We have the gap of knowledge, technical knowledge, and we hope we will gain this technical knowledge from the Israeli part.
The technology in the course is cutting edge, but it's adapted to the more basic levels of Ethiopian farming. These water tanks, for example, allow Ethiopian farmers to use the latest in drip irrigation without having to have to be connected to a national water carrier or computers. Any electricity used in the system is powered by solar panels.
The knowledge, even within these few days, we got are very critical and very important. We learn a lot in this regard, how to design irrigation projects, especially at household level, so that we can maximize the use of our water, and as a result we can increase production and productivity.
The program is run by Israel's Agency for International Cooperation, or Mashav. Mashav may not get much publicity, but in its 5 decades, it has brought over 250,000 people to Israel from dozens of developing nations. This delegation from China came to Israel to learn about dairy production.
Technology is most important things, and in Israel, with the development of many years about cattle breeding, and the milk yield level is reached the world's top level. So, but in China, the level of milk yield is so low. So we have to learn from Israel.
Mashav is a branch of the Foreign Ministry intended to reach out to the world by sharing Israeli know-how.
What our diplomacy is all about is to create relationship that will last, not only on the professional level, but also on the personal level.
Do you feel like you are building relationships with Israelis?
Not only a relationship. I feel like just homeland. Israel with Ethiopia, they have something in history. Do you know King Solomon? Don't you know King Solomon?
Absolutely.
King Solomon, and do you know Saba?
Sheba, the Queen of Sheba.
Queen Sheba.
Yes.
She is Ethiopian.
That's right.
So we have a communication, or we have prehistorical share with Israel. So we are improving now again.